What is it?
You're leaning your leg on that side of the bed.
Oh, well, thanks for the heads up. Hi. So you're taking the laptop? Have you tried using the one downstairs?
No one. You were supposed to create my password and forgot it.
Oh, I forgot that was the problem. Can you do me a big favor? Hey. I can't see without my glasses on. Will you actually go under the table over here and grab me any deck that stands out to you? Whoa. No, that's shits and giggles. So
is that a game?
it's not a game. No, it's actually the deck.
Oh.
So any other deck.
Okay. Picked the only wrong one.
Okay, one more.
Why?
Because this isn't.
Well,
Because I needed a deck you're grabbing oracles and.
How am I
But that's alright. I'm
supposed to
gonna
know?
use them. I'm gonna use them because you got good intuition.
I'm picking the
Hey.
sparkly ones, dude.
Thank you. All right, that works.
I literally just picked the ones that were pretty, not the ones that I thought were good. So.
You put the pretty ones. So awesome. All right. Thank you. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Take a. Thank you. Love you. When you're done your homework, bring it back.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes.
Thank you. Hold on. I think so. Okay. I'm trying to pull it together, guys. I told you I'd be back earlier. I'm getting choked up. And I didn't forget. I got busy. So I'm back. I'm back now. You just watched my other one? Good. I've been itching my forehead. It's so itchy right now. It's really weird. Okay. So what I want to do, what I want to do is what the universe is giving you, okay, or what's being presented at the time. So we either know how to deal with it, or it's either we're going to know how to deal with it, or what the, I want to say fumble, or like blooper. I don't know. It's weird what they wanted me to say right there, because it doesn't make any sense. Oh, my other deck's over there. Son of a bitch. I don't want to. I literally have you guys like on like a what do you call them? All right. Buddha everywhere. I got Buddha everywhere. I sing it around the house. Kids would be like, they'll sing something, they're like, booty, rocking everywhere. I'd be like, Buddha, chilling everywhere. Anywho, I thought that was cute. So the deck she grabbed you, is like yes, no's, maybe so. So we'll use those after. I just made you so happy. Yay! Yay! Totally out of retro. Yep, that too. That's a thing. Booty, rocking everywhere. What did Kay just say to me? Oh, I was in the car this morning. I was messing with him. And I was like, aren't you so excited? Aren't you so excited for Christmas? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, I got you a Nerf gun. I'm naming like all these things. And he's like, really? I'm like, no, Cap. And he's like, he was dying. Nope, I'm capping. You guys is like this generation, like limbo logo. What do you call it? What's it freaking called? Slang, you know, like I'm dying stuff. like your teenagers, I'd be like, what the fuck does this mean? So the other day I was texting with somebody and I'm like, WYD, like what you doing? What are you doing? He's like, what's that mean? I was like, oh, that makes sense. You don't have teenagers, you know? But when they first came out, I was like, this is insane. I'm going to lose my mind. Because that's how they communicated. You know, I was like, oh, son of a bitch. So I was like, yeah, I capped you. I was like, back in the day, if I capped you, you'd be dead. Like, you know, like, and nowadays it's like, it's a lie. It's the terminology for lying. I was like, oh, Jesus. So I got him good this morning. He was probably like blown away. Like, how does my mom even know this? And I don't even remember how or why I even know. Had to have been watching something for sure. Oh, no. I was at a friend's house and she had the younger crew over. Yeah, I'm talking younger crew. Anywho, what the fuck does that mean? And she was like, oh, it means it's a lie. I'm like, how long did it take you to pick up on that one? So that was pretty funny. So I used it on Caden this morning. So, what do you think of me today? He's such a smart kid. I'm telling you. He's freaking brilliant. He's my little smarty patati. Mia brought it home. And now I'm like addicted to it. Remember these? But remember when we were younger, they would have cool. It must be sentimental time for me. Because I've been bringing up sentimental stuff like not really childhood, but like teenage years. But stuff that like impacted me or memories, you know, like, because you ladies remember these. I know you do. Flowers all over them. They were the best things. Nostalgia, yeah. And I think it's happening actually to my kids too, because Caden's like, did you drink Kool-Aid when you were growing up? I was like, yeah, I did, you know. And Grandma liked to buy us a lot of Tang. He was like, what? But anywho, he's like, what was your favorite Kool-Aid? I'm like, grape. So he's been doing it to me too, actually, now that I think about it. What'd you do when you were my age? We went to Roller Kingdom. We didn't sit on our phones and video games. We skated. We did stuff like that. So this is what the universe is giving us. Yeah, Tang. I think it was called Tang. Yeah, that shit was Tang. Right? Tang. Yeah. We went outside, we rode our bikes. We had to stay at a decent time. I still grew up where it was time, when it was dark, it was time to come in. You know. So my dad's very like old school. He grew up in the projects too, so it's just how it was, you know. He mentioned today too. See how crazy that is? Because my mom's friend got locked out of her house and called up my dad to come save her. And he's like, why did everyone call me to break into houses? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, I know I grew up in the projects, but I didn't break into houses. But he is good at picking locks. So it's actually, it must be happening to you guys. For sure. Because I just realized by talking out loud to you guys, my son did it to me, my dad, me. So nostalgia. But I'm not picking up at it like that. Like, we're like laughing about stuff, but I feel like what I'm picking up on, if it's nostalgia, if it's anything like that, it's more like I feel like there's like some type of sorrow attached to it. All right, I can't figure out what that other one is. What's going on? Let me concentrate because I normally don't do it like this. So basically, what I'm gonna do is opportunities. Whatever comes out is what, you know, should be presented to you some way, somehow. I feel like this one nostril and it's not wet, and I'm like even going up further to see if it's wet. It's not wet. But all of a sudden it feels like it wants to run. Reminds me of those corny jokes. Like you'd call people, your refrigerator running? Better go catch it. See, it's happening. Alright, so I don't know what's up with that. But what does the universe want to give? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups, which is a new emotional situation. Okay, messages regarding relationships, social invitations, any type of partnership. But it's an emotional one. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Pence. So it's almost like appreciation for excellent work. Practice makes perfect type thing, considering starting additional education or training. Okay, so something you're going to be extremely passionate about. Gentle, emotional energy, open-hearted energy. It's all about intuitional insight too. So it looks like work, love. I don't know if it's love per se, but it's love for something or someone. It's an emotional thing. So this is what's coming out, right? So it makes sense. New job, new study, going back to school, new department within your company, however it works for you. But we didn't even clarify it. So I could basically clarify, and God knows what will come out on that, because it's not going as planned, right? So let's see what else we're gonna get here. Someone's dreaming about like a new career shift or a new career, like that could be a thing. And now we have the Queen of Cups. So follow your heart. It's love within a home, a family, trustworthy psychic information. She's very understanding. She's kind. She's giving. It's the Queen of Cups. She's all about opening the heart. Some of you could definitely be in like college and the high school, meeting someone, and it's like it could be, I don't, we'll clarify, but like it could be like, I'm trying to pick up on scenarios where, well, that's kind of wrong on me, right? Because then it's kind of looking at something in a negative way versus an optimistic way. So let's just see. It must be just what I'm feeling, because I normally wouldn't do that. Ooh, then you got the Empress. Okay, it's time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Was that my phone? Sorry. There's so much channeling coming through. As long as you love what you're doing for work, whatever you're about to take on for a business opportunity, it looks like business. You're considering some type of something, or this is you considering to have a relationship, opening behind, nurturing a situation. You could be a parent. But this is a new emotional situation coming your way, or you're in it now. You're going to have to put work into it. Whatever's going down with you right now, whatever this is, whether it's happy, sad, painful, blissful, but you know, she's very the queen of she's understanding, she's kind, she's loving, she's giving, very intuitive. um it's gonna take work, but I'm being pulled because it goes water, earth, right? But the water, both water is love. It's the page of cups, queen of cups. With earth, it's work. Eight of Pence and the Empress. Both earth energy. They both relate to work. So either this relationship's going to be work, or you're going to take a new opportunity, job opportunity, something. It's going to be work, but it's like a new area of study. You haven't done this. But it's the time right now is such a creative energy, especially depending on where your Neptune is. If you got Taurus and your Neptune, ooh-wee, or Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, so, you know, I'm clarify. Lonnie pulled us these cards. So, you know, it says within the next few weeks, you know, clearly communicate. I don't ever hardly use these, but this is the first deck she was drawn to. So I'll go around one more time, and it will give us a little insight on what's going down. This looks like love and work, or it's love for work. But now if it has anything to do with a new business, is something's going to be very rewarding, but it's going to take hard work, right? It's creative. It's like doing something you've never done before, but you get to do it with your creativity. And to me, it's like somebody allowing you to just step in and do that. Is what I'm picking up from that. And I can only pick up on that because remember the other day I was telling you about the job opportunity and certain things? Well, I had an old friend from high school hit me up today. And he already has a business in place. But he's like, can you come in and put on a spiritual twist? And I was like, well, let me think about it. Because that's not just like, yeah, you know, it's not like that. It's going to take work, right? So it's either work with a relationship or something needs to be created. Let me look the page of Raphael. So I got a lot to think about. Which means you guys got a lot on your mind too. There's no way you don't. This is some major cards, major players. To me, if it's just work, put passion into it. If you're not passionate about it, you know, you could be working with someone, even though that's an angel, but Usually it talks about like an apprenticeship type situation. Like you're new at it. Tell me about the Page of Cups. So this isn't going to be like, because some of these cards are like 2 weeks time or whatever, right? But like, if it tells me something like that, I don't know if it's going to say something's really going to kick off in like 2. Why am I even talking about it? I don't even have it. Abundance. So this is happiness. You should be happy. If you're not happy, you're not really aligned. There's something in your life that wouldn't quite be aligned. Okay? But whatever this feeling is, work, love, it's what the Empress delivers. It's that abundant energy. Passionate about nature, get outside more. You know, maybe something will come to you. But this is happy. There's something within it. I just realized at the bottom of the deck over here is the Four of Wands. So it's happiness, it's celebration. So there is an opportunity here for happiness. So when we clarify, we'll get more into it. But tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. So it's abundance. You know, abundance to me is happiness. Some people look at it as money. Abundance to me is all the way around. There's not too much that brings you down. It says you are ready. Okay, so this is extremely positive. Okay, because this is either what's coming at you real soon or you're already feeling it. But this is the Eight of Pentacles. It's new. Whatever it is, you are ready. So do not doubt the situation either when it comes to work. Could be love, but with the Empress being here, I don't know. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. It could be saying you're a mom, but you're also a business owner, or you're gonna start a business. Someone's planting seeds. Somebody's doing tell me about the Queen of Cups. I'm seeing has to do it outside. Not herbs, but like I don't know what you're doing. I don't know, you're studying bugs. I don't know what you're doing. It looks fun though. Don't give up on that. Maybe like there's some type of, you know how people like travel and they blog. I got one of you guys that must watch me and do this. Because I think now you're like wondering like, can I settle down now? I don't know what's up with you. And I think it's settle down, become a mom. Or maybe you stop doing what you were doing because you're now becoming a mom. But Queen of Cups, I don't usually see that stuff. Go figure. Within the next few months. So whatever you start now, in the next few months, which is what? January, February, March. I said there was something huge in April. The Empress is at 3. By the time you're going to start something now, or within the next couple weeks for sure. And in the next few months, which would be March or April, you're going to be in the Empress-like situation, like unstoppable. I've been feeling this, and I said that to you guys today, too. Something about April with you guys. But, so something's gonna start. And whatever you're starting now is gonna just take right off. So the best advice I can give you right now, especially if you're a water sign, follow your heart. Be in tune with your friends, your home, your family. Trust your intuition. But it's more than intuition. It's psychic information. You got two very psychic cards. Okay? That's extremely positive. But something's going to start now. Because I don't know if you're questioning it, doubting it. It's crazy that that came out because I almost started talking about the future again. So if you're not in happy energy yet, you will be soon. You're ready, so don't tell me about the Empress. Don't doubt. If you feel like you got a lot going on, but you know, like all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, I really want to study amphibians. Then go to the library and get some books on amphibians. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be a reason behind it. Maybe medicine. You know what I mean? Like, do it. Now's the time. Damn, the Empress. Haha, I love it. See? In the near future. I got the goosebumps. And that's in the near future. That's within the next few months. Why you're getting the Queen of Cups energy is because it's all about your home life, love, you know, happiness, like what your heart wants and desires. If you go after that, you got that. Okay? So I really feel like this is work, but it could be love too. Okay? But in the very near future, that's that future aristocrat I was feeling too. Woo-hoo-hoo. I got the goosebumps like you wouldn't believe right now. And at the bottom of the deck, you got ace. I mean, you got yes. I said ace. And then it's the Four of Wands with a change of life. With the Ace of Cups. So you're going to be happy with the Ten of Ariel, with the Ten of Pence. Damn. We saw that on my board earlier. Okay? So, to me, you know, the bottom of the card, Four of Wands, yes. Okay? So, now I'm going to clarify and kind of see what's happening. And it's important I do reads for you like this so you can get this type of clarity. Because this is the clarity that some people oversee by watching tarot every day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, because I don't think all of you are like happy-go-lucky right now like that. There's something. Be appreciative for what you have, too, for sure. Okay? 2020 is going to be a big year for some of you. Big. Big. And this is the next few months. Next few months in the near future. That's the next few months. Anywhere from 2 to 4 months. 2 to 3. Now you got 33. I don't know if you've been seeing 33. But what 333? The Eight of Ariel represents, the Eight of Pence represents apprenticeship, partnerships, work, new studies. So to me, it's work. Don't tell yourself, oh, I can't do it, or now is not the right time, or like, I don't want to do this. Whatever. That has been some type of opportunity. Or if you got to make a big move and go in a new direction, study something new, you're ready. Do it. You'll see the payoff real soon. But to me, this got to be like some type of... If you're already within a company and you're not your own entrepreneur, it's almost like moving on up. It's still massive progress. Like you finish a project, you're off to the next one in 3 months, it's completed, and like a massive bonus. It is life changing. That's what's like here. That's real like prominent you know? So, tell me about this Page of Cups and abundance. I'm going to put that back in, but because there's too many, but you got the Sun, the World, and the Nine of Coin. Holy shit. I feel like I should just take it because I picked some up. But I just want one. Where's my pendulum? I feel like I should not even be using this right now. It's telling me no. Alright, hold on. It's not going to answer me. I knew it because I felt that earlier. So weird. So, because I really don't want to take them, I'm going to take them actually, and I'm going to clarify them. Don't ask me why, I'm just adding more cards to the pile. You could be dealing with a Leo or a fixed sign. This is having confidence, this is moving forward. This is seeing the growth, the potential in something. It's like you're on top of the world. We had that like a day or two, or a week or two ago. And it wasn't this card. And I remember saying to you guys, I think this is the only card I got in my deck where someone's standing on top of the world. Well, I'm wrong. Because she's sitting here standing right on top of the world. So this is a chapter of your life ending. Like, you should really be feeling this happy energy. Honest to God. You really should. If you're not, it's going to kick in, or otherwise you're not aligned with this and you're aligning with something else. I mean, trust me, this sounds great, right? Page ups, abundance. I'm not in like that energy like that all the time either. So, but I could picture this being me too, just as easily as it could be you, right? So it's just living every day, just being happy, you know, like you're good at what you do, you're ready. Okay? Or this is being presented to you and some of you just aren't taking it. You know? Like energy, reminiscent, nostalgia, even though it's the sun, but it's very confident energy. This is all about, you know, the harvest. So it's like someone's reaping something real soon, right? So it's like with the world here, what it's telling me is a chapter has ended, and this is what's coming towards you, or you're already feeling it, or you're not allowing to feel it. It's something like that. It's the energy. You got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, but tell me about the world. This is have confidence, move forward. It's like something about someone's just dues. The Knight of Cups. Holy cannoli. See? If you're not feeling it or you don't got no one in your life, you're going to. And that usually speaks to somebody new. You know? But it's almost like it's the Knight of Cups, but they're sitting. I don't think they're ready. See what happens when I clarify? This is why it's so important for me to stress what the real opportunity is and how to look at something. Because I'm telling you right now, if somebody's not ready for all this, that's when you done. Finito. Gone. Because that type of situation or this type of situation, if something doesn't end to have something new, you don't want this type of energy around you right now. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm telling you the truth. Because it's like the universe is telling him, you are ready. It's either or a commitment, because the Eight of Pentacles can talk about a commitment too. Because he's looking right at her. You're ready, not her, excuse me. But her going in this direction of the Queens. Or this person's been telling themselves for a while, you're ready. I can do this. So see what I'm saying? You have someone amongst your energy right now that's questioning. And that's why the first thing I felt, and I said to you guys, do not question. But you're human, right? So y'all got flaws. Not me. Ugh. Let's find out about this Knight of Cups real quick. Because the universe is delivering this message to them right now. Like, hey, you're ready. You're ready. Ten of Gabriel, which is the Ten of Wands. So this is heavy. This is weighing very heavily on someone right now. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please other people, not wanting to lift your load. You know what I'm saying? So, meanwhile, you got this one energy, and if you're partaking in this other person's energy, you're not going to feel that happy-go-lucky that I was just talking about. But you should be. But some of you are not. So it's like, drop the weight, whatever it is, you know. At the bottom of the deck, it's important to have balance. Okay. You could be working multiple jobs right now with different projects. So have some fun in your life. You are ready. So you do have an energy that feels all this too. And it's like, because you got all this feminine, something's going down with the feminine in 2020. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with that, but they're gonna make a mark in the world. Like, there's something about, I'm telling you, like, I got the goosebumps. Like, I don't think you're gonna have like a woman president like in 2021, but or the votes were like 2020 at the very end. So like, but I don't know, like there's gonna be some type of impact with women in 2020. You guarantee that, where it's noticeable to the public, to the world. You know what I mean? Moving forward. So now we have the Eight of Pentacles and saying you are ready. To me, it's gotta be work. So let's see. Actually, I want to see with this deck what it's forgetting, and then I'll clarify to see what's actually happening. So what's this Eight of Pentacles forgetting? That's like way too many. But the Sun and Sun Pent card came out. What the fiddlesticks? It's the Page of Pens. Excellent opportunity being offered to you. Scholarships, pursuit of education. It's time to get to work. So this is work related. Because these two cards pretty much speak about the same thing. education, belief, finding the balance, opportunities, taking it, scholarships with education, like we were talking about, training, apprenticeships. This is work. Okay. So whatever is offered to you soon, or whatever job you take, I suggest you take it, because in the next few months, I'm telling you, like, ooh, look at that. The 10 of Ariel2 was just sitting there, which is a 10 of Pence. I didn't even see that one. But, like, you're ready. So don't underestimate yourself. The 8 of Pence isn't happening, or we're going to see if it is happening. But like I said, like, I'm way more of an optimist than right off the rip. I was like, what's up with this pessimistic energy I was feeling, right? But makes sense. That's way too many. You are ready. I did see the King of Wands, but tell me you are ready. So let's see what's going on with that. So this would be like a blockage, or why it's not coming in, or I know this person's carrying a lot of weight thinking about it. It might involve travel. Got the 5 of Cups. So it's like someone's convinced they're not ready, but they're stuck on the past. See what I said to you about nostalgia and all that stuff? I was telling you that I was feeling a lot of people. It's different type of nostalgia for everyone. See what I'm saying? So I think this is a love work relationship, or this is somebody you haven't met yet that will be your boss, that wants to take on something, right? But your boss is not really sure how to, very indecisive on how to make this decision if it's regarding work. Which is not the energy I was picking up earlier, because remember I was telling you about the opportunity. My friend that just mentioned something today. He's like so into it. Like, please just put your twist on it. Please, 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 please. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, so let me think about it. That's that opportunity where it's like the universe telling me, don't you doubt it. Go ahead and you do that, you know. But like, that's not what this is saying. This is the pessimist side of something, of a situation. Because their feelings are involved. That's one of the problems right off the bat. They got feelings for something that's not regarding work, but there's a work situation. But instead of just looking at it as work, someone's got feelings for somebody. So it makes the situation more complicated. So it looks like a work relationship type scenario, or someone you're seeing, or someone you're about to meet. They're gonna have a hard time being like, hey, you want to come on board, because they got feelings for you. There's something like that going on, something for sure. So it's like they look at it, look at like what I'm saying, like, you are ready, right? But now look at, they're like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Male or female, you're telling yourself. It's the denial I was feeling. I knew this is very psychic energy that I'm using right now. Very, it's not even intuition. It's just, I knew it before the cards even had to come out, because of all the channeling that went down. So you do have an energy here that's just like, I'm ready. No, I'm not. I'm ready. As soon as they're ready to like do something, or pull the plug, or offer, it's like they're so convinced. They see it. They got such clarity with the sun. They know it. And it took them so long to be like, yes, I'm ready. And then as soon as they're ready, it's like they fall right back into the same situation, because they overthink the situation. They get right back into, oh, well, man, Mingya, but that past, someone's past is freaking haunting the shit out of them. Because this is them reaching a point. They reach a point, they reach a high, they go back to a low. They reach a high, they go back to a low. Maybe you're an empress and you're dealing with a boss or someone, a project, and there's somebody in your group project in your team, and you're like, you don't know what to think. But what the universe is saying is that you're ready, is here, there's abundance. Like, it really will work out, but like something needs to be discussed now, talked about. Something needs to be discussed or drawn up. It doesn't mean it has to start right now. It might not start for 2-3 months. Or for others of you, you start now, you put your creativity in it for 2 or 3 months, then it can kick off. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly beans? So this is what's happening with either you or someone around you. It's the minute you say you're ready, you go right back to the past. But it's like you're getting your clarity, clear as day with the sun there. You're getting it, you're seeing it. It's like you're gonna go for it and then take a giant step back, because the past, someone's not letting go of the past. That's simple. So what's up with this Queen of Cups? So what's going on with this Queen of Cups? Ten of Ariel and the Eight of Raphael. So we got Ten of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. So this one's all about her household, her money, is something like that right now. But it's like being grateful. Okay, there's financial success coming. Well, you already have it. It's the promise of an early retirement to rich, rewarding family life. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right. So see what I'm saying? This is hard for me to give readings like this because some of you, what's up, Buttercup? Some of you are holding on to this type of energy. Don't. You can't. You can't, because you're stopping what the universe has in the works, if that makes sense. God, I hope that makes sense to you. Or don't walk away from something that you know can be extremely successful. So I don't know if there's some type of offer that comes in and then you're like, oh, you start doubting yourself too. It's like a merry-go-round with the two of you. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Or you're going to take it because you know you're walking right towards the Empress. So even if it doesn't sound delightful and cheerful and I don't know, like right up your alley, use your gut here. Okay? Others of you, you're dealing with someone in your life that just is not ready to release the past, because every single time they get there, they've had sign after sign after sign. With all of what's on my board, opportunities have presented themselves, sign after sign, synchronicities, you name it. They get the clarity they need. I'm telling you, I know it. And I'm telling you. And the minute they're like, yeah, I'm ready, it's like they're ready to go. And then next thing you know, the past is haunting them. And the feminine energy here with the Queen of Cups, you know, you're walking right towards abundance. It's here. It's in your near future. So be careful with this energy, because I'm not saying it's negative, but somebody is carrying a lot of weight, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, past that they're having a really hard time letting go of. And right now you should be focused on your career, not mending or trying to heal or trying to fix someone. We're not all wounded warriors. You're not all meant to do that type of job. Like it's not your job. I don't see anything negative about this person though. So we'll look into that in a minute, but tell me about the Queen of Cups over here within the next few months. Because you're walking right towards, well, basically, the Eight of Cups is walking right towards the Empress. So it's, and the Ten of Pentacles is like that legacy I was feeling. Love. You're walking right towards love. Six of coin. There's balance. There's universal gifts. There's synergy. There's reciprocity with something. Right? So, I don't know if you're going to have an opportunity with love. Maybe you guys will live together in the next few months. I just wanted to look at the top of the card for some reason, and it was the Page of Cups. But this is enough love, too. You're going after, you're seeking another cup. So I can look at this both ways. So I'm going to go put this real quick. To me, you're just going to be happy. Like pouring out abundance. Happy, happy, happy. 10 of Pentacles, please. You might have to leave someone behind. I hate to say it. Three of coin, ace of wands. It's like a new spiritual contract too. With the 10 of coin and the 3 of coin, it's like teamwork, insight, intuitive, very intuitive energy. That's a contract. You can't. It is what it is. I think some of you need to walk away from this person. Or you're thinking about it. But you're not taking on their weight. Your energy is way different. It's like you're not letting it get the best of you. That's the it's not even the crazy thing. That's the beautiful thing. But I'm like shocked because normally a majority of you that read hold on. So I'm proud of you. It's still up in the air though with this energy because I don't see any negative. It's just somebody who won't let go of the past. Is carrying so much weight on their shoulders right now. This Empress like energy. But to me, you're walking right towards your 9th cup. You're not letting nothing slow you down. If this person's in the equation, if you need to walk away, you're gonna walk away. Because nothing's gonna stop you right now. There's no stopping you. Not with an offer or something. I'm telling you, there's no stopping you. Ace of Gabriel, which is the Ace of Wands, which you already have. A gift of passion. Oh, and the Knight. And the Knight of Wands, too. It's a gift of passion, opportunity, inspiration, something amazing. You get to use your creativity. You get to put a psychic twist on it, like I was mentioning earlier. Because you got the Queen of Cups right there, too. You instinctively know what to do type energy. Okay? There might be some travel involved. You do get the Knight of Wands right here, too, though. Someone, confident, courageous. So there might be a shift in this person's energy. Or in a couple months, if you left somebody, in a couple months, this person's coming back around. If within the next few weeks you leave the situation, that person's coming back around. Or I'm telling you, this is somebody brand new. And there's going to be some type of like working love romance for sure. There's no question. Because you're walking towards you're happy. It's like but you're walking right into somebody. The Knight of Gabriel. What is this? The Six of Wands. In the Wheel of Fortune for the Empress. Well, that's spiritual victory all damn day. Something's gonna go in your direction. You would be extremely successful for whatever group this is for, even if it's little or a major. It's still gonna be a massive improvement. So let's find out about this Knight of Cups and why. Well, I don't want to know why they're sad. It's just like, what's the deal with this? Seven of Coin, but what's the deal with this? I think just really wondering, I think you're just dealing with somebody who does not take investing lightly by any means. Six of Swords. Okay, so looks to me like they are going to get on the boat and go. So that's a good thing. But something has to go down now, soon. You're ready. It's the Eight of Pentacles. There has to be something. This is not him waiting a couple months. Because this is, originally, the read was for masculine or feminine, but it looked like it was more towards the feminine. Getting this offer, being happy, something kicking off now. And then it really falls into place in a couple months. See what I'm saying? So I think if this energy doesn't start getting on board, like real quick, this feminine's gonna walk away. Just because, not because she's an asshole, it's just because. Everyone has a different reason on why they would do that. But it looks like this person's gonna, climb aboard. I don't know if they gotta wrap something up with the world being here first. So the lesson is learned properly, because Six of Swords. The Chariot, yeah, they gotta leave something behind. But right now, look at two different directions. It's almost like I know what to do and this and no. You really, and it's not even like, oh yeah, the person I'm dealing with is super indecisive. It's not that. They get the clarity. Well, it is that too, but like I'm telling you, they get clarity. They have signs, synchronicities. You're not dealing with anyone stupid by any means. They know how to get clarity. They could even be heavy meditators. I'm telling you, they know. They get the clarity as clear as day. And then the minute they go to make that courageous, let me do it, instant, oh, but man, this happened to me in the past. Stuck on the past. Stuck. And like I said, some of us are reminiscent in funny ways and good ways and cheerful ways and happy ways. And this one is not. It's, I really need to let go of this weight. But man, like, it's not arrogant. It's not nothing. It's actually kind of sad. Because whatever situation somebody is in right now is so hard. Remember, it's so hard. So it really stinks, but it looks like they're gonna jump on board, leave a situation, jump on board. Others of you, if this is not love, this is somebody that, especially with the World, Six of Swords, the Chariot, someone who travels the world, an entrepreneur. Like I said, it could be somebody brand new. All of a sudden, they start up this business, and they could even offer you like, hey, I'm starting this little shop on the freaking corner, and I'd like you to be part of my team. Like, I really like some of the stuff you said earlier about something, or maybe you were giving someone ideas. Maybe they just opened up something, and knowing you couldn't keep your mouth shut because of who you are, and you're like, wow, that would look really great over there. Or have you thought about doing XYZ? And the next thing you know, you're like blowing this guy's mind, right? And they're offering you a job. I mean, it can legitimately happen just like that too. And this person just got a clean break from something. And you guys are going to fall in love. Okay? Like, doo-doo-doo. You're out taking a walk by yourself. I'm telling you, next thing you know, you walk into a travel agency. It's something crazy like that. That life really does change like that. So don't doubt it. It's a good read. That would be nice, right? Yeah. 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 I told you guys about the job the other day, right? And how everything, certain stuff would have to go down, and now another one came into play today. But I feel like there's another one coming too. Whatever one piques your interest most, whatever one you feel passionate about, you get to use your creativity. Don't give up. Do it. You're more than equipped. Don't think you're not. You don't need a bachelor's degree to get to where you need to. This is spiritual too. That's awesome, Sarah. That's a massive move. It might be in 3 or 4 months is a massive move for you. You guys might even decide if this person's on board or not, whether you leave this person and move by yourself. You might be moving halfway across the world or halfway across the United States or whatever continent you decide to go to. Say you're on one continent, but you go halfway across the other side of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big shift. It's great. This Eight of Cups is getting the best of me, but I really think it's standing out on my board too, like the way I placed it. It's very ironic, but like I think you're just walking into the Empress energy. So if you just want to give up, you know what I mean? Like, I don't find my passion with this anymore, because passion is so important. I can't stress it enough. It's just saying, it's the universe just saying, don't worry. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. Okay? But there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right, too. Damn. Guys, I don't know what this is, but it's almost like, if you have any doubt about a new job, a new position, a new anything, you gotta use your spiritual insight here. And not just through readers, like your fucking gut. I was trying to get the card to like bing off my head, but it won't. And don't ask me why I was trying to get my card to bing off my head. Oh, damn. Holy shit, I didn't even see that. If you guys are the Empress and you broke up with somebody or you're about to have a breakup, you're walking right into someone's arms. Did I see that earlier? I did see that. With in the near future, with the Empress, with the Ace of Wands, remember she goes to the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands over here. And whatever it is, you got the wheel, you got fortune on your side, you got karma on your side, the shift, the changes on your side. But now look at, when you see this Eight of Cups, it's going to blow your mind. Maybe that's why it stood out to me, because I needed to pick it up. Look at that. And that's not an angel. That's two people. So I was looking for the wings real hard here. So if this doesn't work out here, it's gonna work out for you and someone else. Because they might have just left you. You could have been real happy, and now you're like, huh, I don't see it like that. Because even if they did leave you, they'll be back. Well, you left them. And you left for good. And this is either going to be a new person or this person. You would know who this person is in your life right now. There's no way you wouldn't. Because at one point they made you extremely happy. It's sitting on top of abundance, on top of the world, the Page of Cups. See what I'm saying? You know who this person is. So with the Chariot in this is obviously a lot of travel, or it's basically this person is moving forward. But right now, remember the Chariot card where it was like at two heads, crossroads. So I don't know if you're gonna end up walking away from this I don't think so. I think they're linked to work all of a sudden, or love, or commitment. Regardless, because this Empress, this is all work here. So I don't know if they want to be part of something you're doing, or they got a part for you to play, but they're not ready to give that proposal. Or you're sleeping with your boss, or you want to, or there's something. Because this person's coming towards you, or in this direction. They're going right to the direction of the Page of Coin and the Eight of Coin. And the universe is like, you're ready. You're ready now. They're not telling them to wait a couple months. Whatever's going down for the Empress is going down in a couple months. So if they got a work proposal, and this is somebody brand new, they're getting out of something. So have like give them cut them a little slack, especially if it's somebody brand new. Cut them a little slack. They might be a little grumpy. You could have just started a job a week ago, or you're about to, and you're like, damn, what the fuck? Like, you're a fucking dick. You didn't come off this way. Like, what the fuck? I gotta work with you for the next 3 months? I just got assigned to your fucking team? What the holy fuckle? You know, like, have patience. Especially if they're part of a team. And this is somebody new. But others of you, this would be somebody you know right now that makes you happy, but something needs to end. Clear as day. So I hope this helps, because I gave you a whole bunch of different scenarios. But look at that. You ask me, no matter if you're feminine and you want that cup that the universe is telling you to go after, not in love, this is passion. This is seeking fulfillment. You know what I mean? Like, you're abundant. You're good on your own with one damn cup. You don't need any other fucking cups, right? But like, you're overflowing. So even if you have to leave a situation because you're going to your 9th cup, because you know you deserve the ultimate, which is the Empress, you're still going to have this, whether a new person or not. But I'm telling you, like, to me, I don't know who that person is, but if you have to leave someone, it's like your biggest worry. It shouldn't be. I can't imagine that's even close to being your priority right this second. It most certainly should not be. Unless this is in regards to the home front. And only the home front. I don't think so. There's some work. There's something going down. And I've been telling you guys for almost 2 years now, stuff always comes to me, goes out. I can explain to you certain situations so you can get how, like, I would explain it, because I'm one of a kind. And another reason why I came on YouTube thinking that there's no way I'm the only one that thinks the way I think, the way I do. And it's like, I know I can reach so many people by my thought process because I can't be the only one. Like, I told myself my whole life, like, God, I feel so dumb, but I know I'm so smart. You know, so I'm glad I'm here and I do what I do. Honest to God. So, knowledge. You know what I mean? Don't let your thoughts get you. I don't see anything like that, but I guess I'm just using examples like into an optimistic situation. You know what I mean? It's almost like you pushed through that. You had to have learned that lesson. You still have somebody that is still going through something that you obviously have gone through before. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pick all these cards up and let you know one more time. This is what the universe wants to present you. And it you know, it just depends, I guess, if you take an opportunity or not. So once again, you know, we had the Page of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Empress. Okay. When it comes to the Page of Cups, there's a new emotional situation. Well, somebody can't give their all like that, right? Because now that we just see how it went down, they can't, it is emotional, but they're still hung up on the past. See what I'm saying? But the opportunity is here. The abundance is here. Your happy is here. It is in front of you, is presented to you. And if it hasn't yet, it will be. Okay? The Eight of Pentacles, you are ready. Don't second guess yourself. You know what I mean? Don't worry about this other person battling something. You've already won that battle. It's their turn to win their battle. Okay? And it's basically telling you, follow your heart, take care of the home front, that type of stuff. It's time to act upon your plans. The time is now. You are ready. And within the next couple months, boom. You will be the Empress. You will be abundant. You will have truly 9 cups, 10 cups. You will reach fulfillment. This is huge. This is not like, oh, someone's gonna pop into my life and I'm lucky and oh, maybe I can make this last a couple years. No, fuck no. This is the rest of your life abundance. It's contentment. Okay. And we also had the Four of Wands before I started all this. And then at the bottom of this deck, it was a yes. Okay. The time is now. So in a few months, you're equipped to be the Empress or play the Empress role. Or you'll have complete contentment with your life, your home life, your family life, your work life. You'll always have to work hard and put effort into something. It's worth it. You guys have the energy of, if it slacks, it falls apart. You can't be a slacker. And that's not a relationship, it's shit in life. So I don't know if like maybe it's saying the minute you get in a funk, it takes you a little while to snap out, and then by the time you snap out of it, it still takes you a little while longer. It's you have to stay busy. You need like a regimen, a routine. You need something. So if you guys don't have that, start one. I know sometimes they can seem boring, but it's important to the tits. What is it? Tits for attack. Tit for a tat. No, tisk tat. I think it's two different things. But like tisk task, like, but it's like I think you need it, like in order to become who you're going to be. Not strict discipline, but like more than what it is you're doing now. I don't think it's tit for a tat. Well, I know it's tit for a tat, but is it tisk task? Well, what am I thinking of? I feel like it's two different things I'm thinking of. Or maybe it's just like there's a new task coming your way that will help you build who you are into the Empress. I know that makes sense, but I wanted to say it a different way and it didn't come out a different way. Just say you start a project, whatever you're doing, you're studying. It may seem very like mundane and like, ugh. But it's gonna be so freaking beneficial for you. Like so beneficial. And it starts now. Within the next couple weeks, couple days, whatever this is, it starts now. Because you got so many cards saying that. Like, you already know there's a loving situation. You dream about it. There's something gentle or someone gentle in your life. It's loving, it's dreamy energy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some type of relationship or work. I mean, there's there's something, you know, and with the Empress, you know, it's time to act upon your plans. You know, act upon it. You are ready. Which tells me you only have so much time to prepare. So someone might be sitting on something, and that's why the universe is like, come on. Come on. Because maybe somebody doesn't like to feel pressure or they do things on their own time. But there's only so much time. So say this Empress or this Queen of Cups, whoever she is, she only has 3 months to work on this. And 3 months might seem like a long time, but say she juggles a shit ton of shit. Say she's a mom, that she's got lots to juggle. People can do it. Of course they do. Superwoman. You know, like, you go into that mode if need be. But it's like, I can feel it from the universe. It's like I can feel it. I can hear the guides. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You have clarity. Every time you go to talk about it or bring it up or write up a proposal or something, it's you bring the past into your present moment. And I'm not saying it's gonna fuck up the future by any means, but this Empress needs this time to prepare. So I don't think anyone's getting gypped by any means. But I think the frustrating them, they're clearly aware. They get the clarity. And it's like they're pumped, they're ready to do it. And then they back away. And the reason why they back away, it's not lack of confidence, it's nothing like that. It's the past. The past. It's almost like they could want to pick up the phone or meet you in person, however it goes down, right? The freaking past pops into this person's head. Somebody's thoughts, somebody's saying, somebody's quote, somebody's fuck ups, somebody's pain. And I'm not saying by any means the guides are frustrated. it's coming off as like, what are you doing? You seek the clarity. You have the clarity. You have it. It's clear as day. And then it's like, click. Right back into sorrow. But in a lesson, we've all been there, right? If that's the case, if that's you, everyone goes through these things. But it's like something needs to be clearly acted upon because there's clearly preparation. And what I'm hearing with the Empress, it is a time release. There is a certain time where this needs to be released. So I don't know if she's going to work with deadlines or if this is literally, because I was thinking outdoors, I remember, or if it's actually universal timelines. Like if it's in someone's chart, you have timelines. You know, so much time where it's like, this has to be out and presented by March 3rd or whatever. You know what I mean? Or this is I think it's more of a universal timeline. Like it's just the perfect time. Stepping into spring. It's because of the planets too. Like I've talked about this before. When politicians, everything goes down with Mercury, certain things, why politicians have certain votes on certain. It's literally like they should be timed around planetorial things, and they majority of the time they are, and that's why a lot of dirt comes out. It's because it's lined up. That's the way the universe planned it, so you can see people's shit, so people know they have to own up with their shit. Are they gonna be authentic, or are they gonna be who, you know, like, are they all about the votes? You see what I'm saying? Like, so that's important too. There's some type of universal timeline where this one has like maybe a 2 or 3 week time period, and within that time period the universe will give her a go and be like, go. She'll get pushed because she'll probably be like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. You know what I mean? Or she's gonna feel it, and she's just gonna be like, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I got this. You know what I mean? That's what that is. So it's not impeccable, but like, it's not unfortunate. It's just everything will work out. If this is designed this way, trust me, it's gonna work out. But I think the biggest message here, I wanted to clarify with that, what was going on with this masculine's energy, like you are ready, what they really want. But like, to me, it's gonna have to fall into place. I don't know if they're frustrated or if you know what's going down and you're frustrated, but you can't get frustrated. There's a lesson here. But I think because somebody's not ending something they know they should end, it's like buying time or just postponing to make sure you're really sure. But I hear bullshit. It's like universe calling you out on your bullshit because you are ready. It's what you don't want to let go of. See what I'm saying? I don't want to take 3. But there was finances and calling in your soulmate. See, buying time, and there's something going down with your soulmate. Damn, there's way too many. Someone might be just trying to flirt right now. Procrastinating, buying time. Really wanting to make sure, right? Like, I'm not taking that many. Just one. You are ready. You are ready. You are ready. 8 of Pence. Regardless of whatever you like, this is still a very positive read. It's still an opportunity. Something gets presented to you. It looks like a great opportunity. like actually everything I said really doesn't matter. I mean, of course it matters, but it doesn't matter because it's gonna fall into place. Either this person is going to step towards you, or this woman is going to step away from you. See what I'm saying? Because it's just something else will come into play. So somebody either has children, or somebody has children interfering in somebody's future. So children are getting in the way of what you really want. Okay. And not in a negative way. It's, I don't want to leave my family, even though I'm not really that happy. I don't want to leave my kids. I don't want my kids to think that I'm a bad mom, I'm a bad dad. My mom would have never have done this. My dad would have never have made this decision. There's definitely family conditioning, and I'm telling you, if you don't start making moves, your kids are going to repeat your lessons. Because if you're a grown-ass man or a woman and you don't break the damn cycle that's happening right now, this will happen to your children. I broke family conditioning. It's one of the hardest things you can do. Is a major part of your karma. So basically this person would be like, my mom used to have a motto, or my dad used to have a motto. And to you, it makes complete sense, but it's actually held you back because you're worried about what other people are going to think or how they're going to feel. And I get it. It can be hard. Children are involved. But it does make sense, okay, that it's just sad, but it's also a divine setup. And there's love here. There's true love. Your true love your love is being affected by children, your decisions. Someone's holding back from what they truly want because they don't want to upset their children. And I get it. So see what I'm saying? That is an extremely, I think Lucy wants to come in. That is an extremely hard scenario. But I can tell you guys, until you're blue in your face, until you make those moves that you need to make for you, and until you've been through it and know it's going to be okay, then you don't really see the light. And with the world being here and the wheel, what if this is not the first time they found themselves in this situation? What if you're dealing with somebody who has kids and is always in and out of their kid's life, or however it goes down, or they've left the family before and then they went back, and then they left again and then they went back. Well, and now it's like they're really getting toyed with and tested with, because it's like the universe put them in the same exact situation they found themselves in before, and you didn't. You went back when you shouldn't have. Because once your kids see you happy and you content, trust me, that is the best thing for your children. And if they've seen that situation fail before, it is okay. You show them that you pick yourself up and you do it again, because at the end of the day, happiness is what's most important. I'm telling you, this is what this is saying. Your children will experience the same exact shit, whether you think so or not. Your children could be married and blissful, but I'm telling you, 2 months from now, 5 months from now, 5 years from now, they will repeat your lesson. It's karma. It's the cycle of life. It's very unfortunate because not everybody can break that. So they're either going to break it or not. So either this man that was on my board is going to come to you and you guys will do this together, or the woman is going to leave the man behind and find somebody new. Beyonce, yeah. See what I'm saying? So either way, that's a fucking high scenario. But that's the way it's going to go down. If it goes down. Either this one stays in the same situation they're in and they don't learn the lesson and they stay where they're at in life. I don't even want to look into this person's future if that's what they choose. The one energy, if this person doesn't come in because they're ready, the universe will make sure you're guided to walk away. And that's probably why there's other opportunities that will be presented to you. Because it's just the way it's being presented to you. So I think both my masculine and feminine are in a hard situation with something. Because you're both being pushed to go in the same direction. One is not going to give up. There's a chance one of them might. See what I'm saying? She'll get pushed to go in another direction because she has other opportunities and things are already being presented to her. But there's still something else that needs to be presented that's not being presented. And I would never give anyone shit for this situation because you know me and of all people, I love children. I would have had all the babies in the world, right? Give me the baby. Give me the baby and go away for the weekend. Give me the baby. So I get it. But there's more at stake than you think there is. And that comes to certain children repeating certain stuff. Say you had a mom and a father that were together forever, but you don't know what happened. You don't know what went down in between the marriage. You don't know if they were really happy. It's what they showed you. It's that tough love. You make it work because it's a commitment. It's sacred. You can't get a divorce. I feel older generation. You know what I mean? And then it's like the next generation. It's like maybe you broke that and you said it's okay to get a divorce, but now you have children. Your children will repeat either what you did or your grandparents did. And trust me, neither of them are great scenarios because at the end of the day, that couple, those grandparents, they still weren't happy. They did it because they were told to stay in the situation because it was best for the kids. It was best for the family. That's the way shit gets done. See what I'm saying? Lots of tradition, lots of conditioning. The parents made an impact and left a major imprint. Major. Jesus. That's tough. So this is how it's going to go down because I've been talking a lot. Either this person, this masculine energy is going to catch up to you because the universe is placing it there, or the universe is going to push the divine to walk away. And it's saying basically to the feminine, no matter how much love is in this situation, it's just they couldn't pull off what they wanted to pull off because at the end of the day, there's still free will. You will get your just dues. That's where that just dues is coming into play. The Empress has it all and doesn't take advantage of it, loves it, nourishes it. So it's still a very positive read if you happen to walk away from somebody that you loved because you knew something wasn't moving forward. Okay? And say prayers for this other energy. Walk away and love if you already had to walk away. Wish them the best because we don't all push through our lessons. her scenario. You know, I almost wish I didn't look into that, but I'm glad I did because I was able to give you guys a little more insight. So just know, you know, and if you can talk to this person, talk to this person, and walk away from each other the right way, and understand each other, you know, support each other if it at all possible, I guess. And tell them I do understand. Okay. I just know it's got to be hard because you got the Page of Cups and the Abundance and the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody that you had that intense feeling for, the heart, the open-hearted energy. So for sure, let me pull one more next to children, just to, I don't need to question the way it popped out. It wanted to come out, you know, but let me, or he has no children, but she does. And maybe he doesn't want children in his life. Or maybe she really wants children because she's the Queen of Cups right now, but then she turns into the Empress. So you might have been dealing with somebody where all you wanted that family, you wanted babies, and they don't want them. Because that is the issue right now. The love is the love between the two of you is being affected by children. And express your love. I almost said to you, this person's probably not telling you exactly how they feel because of the way the night was sitting, but I didn't even want to get into it because I didn't want to start a new conversation. You know, as soon as I said open-heartedness feeling, I was like, oh, damn, that might have been one-sided. Even though you felt it, you didn't get to hear what you felt. It's not the same, right? So you guys do have something extremely special, or did. But again, somebody's not making that gesture because they're stuck on the past. Yeah. Thought he was knocking on my door. Okay. So it's yeah, see, it's that passion. So I know you guys must have been in a hard situation if you had to recently walk away from that, you know, or you're still holding on to something, an inkling, something, but I'm telling you right now, they have the opportunity to come in. They have clarity. They are ready. It's just every time they get there, they back off because of the past. And if that continues to happen, the divine will guide the feminine in a new direction. And you will find what you're looking for, especially if you feel like this was the love of your life or your person. Sometimes we just don't know what happens in life. So just know, if it happens to be your situation, you have something coming at you. Remember to have self-worth and self-respect. It doesn't mean you don't love this person anymore, any less. It's just the way it's going down. And I just looked up and it was 140-40. So I don't know if you're seeing 40-40. All right, nor do I know what 40-40 means. If somebody wants to Google that for me real quick. If someone wants to Google 40-40, spiritual meaning of 40-40, it's got to be about, you know, stability, new beginnings, magical, mystical realms, spiritual realms. It's a 0 and a 4. But there might be something in there regarding what I was just talking about. It's hot energy. Maybe somebody needs to express something. Express how they feel. Maybe this person is not even telling you how much they love you, you know. This is really what's happening. This is my biggest dilemma. Maybe they don't want to burden you. But again, at the end of the day, it's not up to you to get this person to budge. I'm having a good evening. Thank you. So did anybody want to look that up for me? I know there's 141 of you. And it was just 141 minutes. That's so crazy that that just happened. So there's 41, 41, 40, 40. So go look those up after. The spiritual meaning of 40, 40, the spiritual meaning of 41, 41. Okay? It's a beautiful read. Relates to what? Feel the money? Okay. Well, that makes sense because there's money talk right here. And meaning you're not alone too. Right? And some type of trauma, which is probably childhood trauma or something. So it all correlates. So go and read the message and try to correlate it yourself. It was for a collective. So don't, if you go in and you read it and you're really like, this doesn't make sense, it's not for you, because I'm talking to the collective. You know what I mean? Maybe this is somebody you were in love with, and now, you know, their children are just their world, and they can't bear to hurt their children. So maybe they offer you some type of work, but I don't know if that would be narcissistic, or if it's their way of expressing love. Like, hey, I really still want to help you, but I can't leave the kids. But it can't work that way, because the world was here with the 6 of Swords in a, so it's one or the other, or all of it. You know what I mean? Like there's no in between. Like, or something will happen, and within a couple months the two of you will end up together anyway, because it was inevitable for you guys to end up together. Feel the money works as it's worthy of respect. If you manage yourself, you manage to find yourself. Yeah, so I knew there was work here, and I knew it was work as in money. All right, so I want you guys to really look at it that way. Don't look at what's holding anyone back. Look at the positive. Something's coming. It's going to make you feel happy. You're going to feel like you're living again. You know what I mean? Like, there's work, there's potential. This is, whatever this is about to kick in. Could it be infidelity? No. No, because she wants a family, and, well, no, there's a lot of love here. Someone who's got that much love, they would, you know, go through adoption or something, or have a surrogate. They wouldn't just be like, nah, you're infertile, so no, I don't see it like that, because there was a whole story behind that one, and it brought me back to generations and generations. It brought me back 3 generations. You know what I mean? It's almost like the pain of the past is keeping this person in the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. And once again, they have enough clarity to know who you are and what they should do. And every time they go to do it, the past holds them back. It's like they get right back into the tunnel. You know? So it's, and I'm telling you, if he doesn't take the journey, your journey still continues, and you will still get love and work. You basically get the happy home life you probably wish for. True love. Enough money just to pay the bills and not, or to fill the bank, right? But it's not about money. It's about your family. It's about work. It's about passion. It's about creativity. And I've been seeing all these things about leaving legacies soon too, because that's coming into play. So somebody's accessing their Akashic records. This is your path. This is what you were meant to do. That's awesome, Michael. Okay. So this is still extremely positive. You know? It really truly is. So it's kind of like the ball is in the gentleman's court. The court is in the gentleman's ball. No, I don't know though. They got the ball. It's like it's in the court. You know? And that's probably hard on the feminine if that's how it's going down with you guys right now. But at the same time, I see and feel the love. I don't see you guys arguing. I don't see any of that, right? So it's probably kosher. Or this is already a break. It already happened. And they're either going to step in or you're going to continue to move forward because you know what you have to offer too with that Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, it's a very positive read, but it does involve pain and heartache on two people's end. Is a hard situation for you and somebody you are extremely close to. There's no question. Okay. So say prayers, you know? But don't find yourself stuck on it either. And you know what I say about free will? We all have free will. All right, but there's consequences when you don't choose the right direction, when your gut and everything in your body and your brain tells you to choose it. There's a big difference there. It's a beautiful scripture in the Bible that explains it too. Okay, so don't act like we all have free will and da-da-da-da, because if the high priestess and certain things come into play, no, you don't. You need to follow through, and if you don't, something will end real quick and you'll just have to repeat it in another lifetime. It is something like that. I'm telling you, your life will just fucking, I don't know, wouldn't be good. Not when your gut and everything tells you to go for it, and not when everything makes sense practically. The only thing that's holding anyone back is pain or other people's thoughts, other people's opinion, other people's pain. But if you know it's the right thing to do and you're not doing it because you would rather serve other people's thoughts and feelings over your own, then there's certain lessons before this lesson that you hadn't even have learned. You know what I mean? It's like, holy shit, what you guys, this is some deep shit. Like, this is not like, this is some deep shit. I'll just leave it at that. There's certain lessons that we all learn in life. You get them or you don't, you know? Say somebody's just going down a spiritual path and you've been down it. Do you all remember what that was like? There's been times questioned, would I take my life? Am I committed suicide? Or thought about it. But like, I have thoughts and images when I was going through a spiritual transformation, like, because I didn't want to talk to anybody. And then they put me in a position where they're like, you can recognize why people go into that mode. And then I was like, oh my God, thank God for my 4 kids. Because like, I had points in my life like that. It wasn't like, oh, plan this or do this or I'd kill myself. But then I'd sit there and be like, I'd say to myself, I remember saying to myself, oh my God, I got the chills. This is why people commit suicide. Right here, right now. Not now, but like in my situation, in that moment, that's what I said to myself. but it was such a period in my life. Like I put an amazing job. You know what I mean? Like just got a divorce, raising 4 babies on my own. Everybody's just trying to like process, and then he's got a new freaking girlfriend. Next thing you know, she's pregnant. Top it off as twins. Yeah, like I'm not getting any support. I'm the bad guy. You know, like, and on top of it, I got the goosebumps. I felt like I was going crazy, and I didn't want to talk about it with nobody, right? So when you go through a true awakening and a true like a transition and a spiritual, you're on a spiritual path, there's no going back. You wouldn't want to. I don't even think you would know how to survive. You know what I mean? Like, honest to God, you're too deep into the 4D. You can't go back to the 3D, right? So like, what if this person you're dealing with is in between? And Lucy's dreaming. Could you imagine what they're going through? So that's why, because I don't see conflict in certain stuff, I think you guys understand each other. And at the end of the day, love or not, you love someone so much, you just want them to be happy. See what I But it's still a very beautiful read. And this person is, if there was something that spiritual, don't think for 1 second, yes, Lucy, that this person didn't go through a massive transition or a transformation or an awakening, and it was probably at rapid speed, because we saw that a couple months ago. You know what I mean? Like, this person, the way he is, because the depiction on the cards is getting like going through this rapid process. It's like they can handle it, but because of their past, last time they moved so quickly, it failed. You know what I mean? Or what it is they do for work, or how their thought process works. You know, because it's like everything about it is right, but everything that they think is wrong, it's not wrong for them. It's wrong for everyone else. What would they think? How would they feel? See what I'm saying? So like, I can just keep repeating the same stuff. So it's like, think about it. If somebody's going through a rapid transition to catch up, okay, and where they need to be spiritually to just however it works, you can only imagine. So I would hope that it would be amicable, like amicable, that word, amicable. You know, if you part ways. I just don't know how it would work there, because they had an opportunity and they already started something. Their body already shifted, an awakening already happened. So I don't know how they could go back to the old situation and be in the same situation and be comfortable. I don't think it's a thing. And I will tell you, this person for help, or a new path, or to have you see a light. You're at the darkest times of your life, or you're trying to figure out where your life wants to go. There's something you say, and spirit steps in, and you don't realize it until it actually happens to you. And then you have a choice whether or not you want to follow through, or you just don't have it in you. That's why it's so important not to judge. Imagine what you've gone through in life, and other people go through so much worse, but you don't realize it until it's the current scenario, or you see this type of story on the board. It's hard, guys. That's why, you know, really should look at life in a different way, if at all possible, and with such positivity, and wanting to be that person, but knowing when not to overstep. There's so much. there's so much. But it's a beautiful read. whether it's heartbreaking right now or not. You push through. It's the ebb and flow. Just push through. Okay? So, whew. I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a fantastic night. I'll be back in the morning. Oh, Caden had this. He's so excited. I don't know if you guys like Sprite, but he's been talking about this. It's winter crayons with raspberry. I took a sip of it. It's okay. I felt like promoting Sprite. I don't know why. Maybe if I had some like Tito's or something, but like I'm not big on Sprite. If anything, I do like ginger ale. You know? But it's not bad. I did have a sip of it. It did give me a little bit of a bellyache. I don't do Sprite. But it was good. Oh, Beth, email me. I feel like just email me. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I didn't do any Friendsgivings this year. My life is really slowing down. Even though I know the pace is going to pick up drastically, it's like all about me, my family, my career. I don't know if you noticed that about last summer with you guys. Like I'd go to Reggae Sunday, I would go this, I'd go that, and I would have these moments where I'd cry and I'd be like, man, I don't know if I can do this next summer because it's going to get to a point where I can't just go out like that, or it's not going to be like that for me. And I know because it's been consistent and it's happening again, and like I just know I can feel it. It's just time to like settle down, buckle down. It's time for my career. You know, it's just crazy how you can see and put together. Like, look at what did you do for the last 3 months? You didn't purposely. If you didn't purposely like isolate yourself, or maybe you did, try to figure out why. What is the universe telling you? Because it looks like right now the universe wants you guys to focus on career and love, a little of both. But maybe it's just more one or the other. But I know with me, like I'm prepared to move to another state or another country as long as I got my babies. That's it. It's my time. You know? So, all set with the homework?
Yeah.
Okay. Good?
What?
Go good?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. So, love ya. I'll always have my friends and stuff, fun nights or vacations or camping or get-togethers, but like I can just tell, I can feel it. It's time for my life. Does that make sense? It's like little shifts like that they want you to stop picking up on. Because as soon as you stop picking up on little stuff like that, the universe is like, okay, they're going to give you a little more, and a little more. Because they know you're acknowledging it. You recognize it. Because if you can't acknowledge or recognize it, they're not going to give you any more if you don't want it. Or if you're not willing to work on it or go towards that direction. That's why there's so many opportunities going to be presented to somebody too soon, because it is for you to choose and choose the one that you're passionate about. And that's it. Whatever's meant to be will be. It will fall into place. So you have to leave someone, then you have to leave someone. Because if it's meant to be, that person and you will find your way back to each other. You figure it out. What you would. You know what I mean? Like, if that's the way it's supposed to go down. This looks like in this situation, a situation already left. And either this person will step in shortly, like real soon, according to the cards, and you're right in the synchronicities, or the feminine is going to work on themselves, career, or your study. You're going to find something that interests you, piques you, you know what I mean, inspires you, makes you feel a little bit of power. You proceed, and as soon as you're in the midst of all that, you know, here comes Romeo with Zorro. or Anthony Banderas. Whoever comes at you, okay? So, I don't know what to tell you, but it's still a good read. It really truly is. So stop recognizing little things like that, little opportunities. Like even if you're in just the company and they want to switch your department, the fucking department, please. And others of you are going to start a brand new business because one of the cards stressed twice about early retirement. But besides that, somebody could just be in the military and maybe you're done working, you get out when you're 30, you get out when you're 40, and you're going to start your own business. You know what I'm saying? It can go in so many different ways. Start recognizing which way this is falling into place for you. Love you. So, see you tomorrow. Can't wait to try to get some sleep tonight. Yeah, it's live. Juicy. Just made me think of Juicy Couture. And it was funny because earlier I was looking at something. Oh, I had pajamas on. And I was like, oh, no, me had pajama pants. I was like, oh, you wearing Ralph Lauren? She's like, Ralph Lauren. I was like, sorry I didn't emphasize that. But it's funny because Lonnie has something on again the other day, or she wanted it. And she is a famous Italian designer. Known to like the rich and famous, not to like the average person, or even if you got a lot of money. Unless you're into like clothes like that, you would only know. Because you could probably buy like a shirt and it'd probably be like $15,000. It's insane. And then Kaden earlier was like, you like my Gucci belt? And I was like, and it was a bathrobe belt. He's like, nah, it's my Gucci belt. I was like, stop it. And you know what he said to me? For my followers that have been with me for a long time, remember last year he wanted Louis Vuitton slippers? Was it Louis Vuitton slippers or was it Gucci slippers? Do you guys remember? He brought it up again this year. Am I going to get my Louis Vuittons? It was Gucci. He's like, am I, oh, what? Yeah. He's like, am I going to get my Gucci slippers? I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of my room with your Gucci slippers. Kids. You know? Cracking me up. It was Louis Vuitton. Some of you were saying Gucci, some of you were saying Louis Vuitton. I don't remember. It was one or the other. But there's this new guy they like too. He's from Italy too, and he just has like a new brand coming out. It's popular there, but like he's starting to mention the new brand, and I'm like, what the, like, what? He even rolls his tongue when he says his name. Oh yeah, yeah, like have a grow out of him. I'm telling you, if he really wanted him that bad, I would literally probably buy him a pair, but I would buy him a pair as if I had more than enough money for that. But I don't throw away money. I'm not that person. But maybe like, I don't know, maybe I would for like a really special gift, but I swear I would buy them like 5 sizes bigger because I'd make sure he had them for the rest of his life. I'm that person. You want $800 slippers, you're going to have them for the rest of your life, and you're going to remember this moment for the rest of your life. And that's when you'll get those slippers. Not because mom's got $500 to blow on a pair of kicks and I want you to fit in with everybody else. I would never live my life like that. You know, like, hey, we're going to go on vacation. Hey, we all got our own karma when it's linked to money, right? How we spend it and what we do with it. That has a big thing to do with karma. And that came into the read today, too, if you guys haven't seen the read today. I know with the slippers. I think they were like anywhere between like $600 and $800. I was dying. Yeah. No, for they're like all velvet. It reminded me of something like Prince would wear, or Michael Jackson, or like, like really right now, like I just wanted to sing Purple Rain because the ones he showed me were purple velvet. I think they had a crown. I can't remember if that's Louis Vuitton or Gucci. I don't freaking know. Maybe that wasn't a crown. Maybe I'm thinking of tarot cards. I don't know. But I think one day I'll get him his little slippers. But I'm legitimately buying them five size. Five sizes too big. And he will flop around in those for the rest of his life. And when his feet stop growing, he can have them altered. You can have them made to your feet. Um, but those type of gifts are priceless. I'm the type of mom that comes up with shit like that. So when I'm gone, you have that amazing memory. You know? That's what it's about. Raising them to survive. Not to scare them to survive, but how to live without fear and enjoy life the best you can. Because trust me, if I knew half the stuff I know now, I probably wouldn't have had 4 babies. So, and it's really probably over fear. Like I always thought, like, oh my god, what if there's a tsunami? I got 2 fucking hands, and I'm walking the streets, but all my babies under the 10. Like, what would I do? What would you do? It's like Ma's worst fear. I don't want to embed that into anyone's head, but you know what I'm saying. But it's fear. So luckily, I can, teach my kids to just live life, I guess, and not worry about it. But I also figured out I did a lot of work for my kids to be protected, and they won't take advantage of that. I won't allow them to. But their kids won't be protected. So it's up to my kids to teach their kids right. See what I'm saying? So it's like, because I cleared my kids' karma, not my grandchildren's karma. In some cases, you can clear grandchildren's karma, but it's very slim. So, anywho, I hope you guys have a fantastic night too. It was just 21:21 when it was that time. I had to think. I'm like, didn't we say that earlier? But it was 40, 40, 41, 41. But anywho, it just talks about zeros are so powerful. It's the mystical world too. It's bigger than a new beginning, right? And then 2 is balance, partnership, harmony. It's a lot of benefits to it too. And 4s are mainly about stability. Well, intuition, too, but with the it's so hard when you add the zeros. It really just depends what scripture you're reading from. But whatever this path is most definitely leading to solid, some solid, grounded, solid. I went back to almost reminiscing because I could picture Danny and Jesse, which is my ex-husband, one of his best friends, when they would talk about something solid. Would they say, like, they wouldn't say golden. I mean, they would say that sometimes, but like, trying to think what word they would use for solid. Or maybe they would be like, oh, that's solid. And I'd be like, huh? I don't know. So enjoy the whole reminiscing. I hope it's going in a very good, delightful way for you. Like my memories of my mom buying Tang and grape juice. Grape Kool-Aid, I mean. And then others just, they have to push through the other stuff. The other stuff is more linked to pain, lack of nurture. Which is the complete opposite of who we had on the board. But I think that has to do with a grandparent or a parent. You know, or this could be the other way around where he wants kids and she just wants to be a businesswoman, you know. But I don't want to continue to read into that read. Signing out. Put yourself on a swing in a park. You know what I mean? Or spinning in a circle. Just take that one. You gotta have at least one memory. Take it, you know. Make the best of it. Do what you can for you. You know, especially if you're gonna have children. Be that better example. Or know you should do more because you didn't have more. Or really spoil those grandchildren. But do it the right way. There's new opportunities all across the board. I say the more kids, the merrier. But you know me. You know me. I'd be happy if I met someone and they had 7 kids. I'd be like, fucking yes. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, I am that person. If I met somebody and they didn't have kids and they wanted kids, but because my tubes are tied, you want to adopt. You know what I mean? You wanna foster. What do you want to do? Because I would never take that experience away from anybody. But that's me. That's me. You know, but you had that type of energy there. Teddy Ruxpin. I had Teddy Ruxpin. Making you smile. What was the other one? My Buddy? My Buddy. And that was in My Sister, right? Because there was a girl one. So My Buddy. And then was it My Sister? You remember them too? This arrogance. There's so many other options these days. You know? Sorry about that, Corian. I did read somewhere, and I truly believe it, Kid Sister. When a baby dies in the womb, or within the first year, they signed up for that. It's not a freak accident. And it's because they're needed on the other side. They weren't meant to live in this world. And it seems cruel, right? But they're meant for the other side. But they can't go to the other side unless they're first born within the 3D. There's so many different theories. But I found that very comforting too, as hard as it is, you know, because I've lost a kid before too, and I don't talk about it, but nor do I want to talk about it. But so I know, okay. But to me, it's like you find comfort in that too, right? Like the way it was explained to me, I found comfort in it, and it made a lot of sense. And in order for them to be part of wherever they go, heaven, however you want to call it, right? They need to be born or created between man and woman in the physical world. See what I'm saying? So, is it hard on us? Of course. But I can't even, you know? So, I know. So, I know. Mine wasn't. I had to birth mine, but it was stillborn. It was still close to the third trimester, fully developed. It's not easy. It's I can't even imagine spending even more time, you know. But it did. I did find comfort in that. It does kind of make sense that the creation between man and woman only happens in the 3D. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate for the ones who have to suffer the loss. But they don't, the way they explained it, they don't want you to look at it like that. Nor do I think you can be in that type of situation and look at it like that. You know what I mean? But anywho, so I don't know, maybe that helped a little bit. I've heard it quite a couple times too. And I've heard that, I heard it, it wasn't like written in the Bible. It wasn't like that. It was like, it was like psychics, unknown psychics. I don't know if it was like, I don't know if I heard it from like Sylvia Brown once, or like, was it Teresa Caputo? I don't know, but it was, I got the goosebumps, so I know goosebumps tell me, right? So, but we all have our own beliefs. But it actually makes sense. They don't have sex up there. The shit does not work like that. You know what I mean? You can only create in the 3D. Well, babies. And you both can be in the 4D and have babies, right? But if you're not in the 3D, if you don't, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be in heaven and have babies. Or you can't be, well, I don't know, maybe you can, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can. You can care for them and have them, you know? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna get a zit. I can, ooh, I'm gonna get a zit right there. Ow. Ow, mother frigga. You know when you feel it coming on? It's like right there. Ouch. I'm glad I taught you something new today. But that's your own belief that that's what we're talking about. You know what I mean? It makes complete sense in certain stuff. Like, makes complete sense to me. Yeah, it's a tough spot. Hey, Tim. It's a tough spot to get a zit. Ouch. Anywho. Oh, you know what song just came to me? Rockin' Robin. Tweet, tweet, Rockin' Robin. All the girls on Jaybird Street, I like to hear them go tweet, 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 Rockin' Robin. Tweet, tweet, Rockin' Robin. Maybe you guys will see a robin bird. Or maybe that's your era. And you was rocking. You was jamming. With milkshakes. And jukeboxes. And those fancy shoes. Mind you, I had 2 of those. Those were my favorite shoes ever. I forget what they're called. But I had a black pair, you know, with a white, and then I had the black in the middle, and I had a brown pair. And I'm not talking kids. Like, it was like the shoes from like the 50s. Like, they made a comeback in like the 70s, 80s. No, not jelly shoes. I forget what they're called. It's like the shoes they would wear from like the 40s and the 50s. Where it had the white tip in the heel, but in the middle would be like a solid blue or red or black. They got a name for them. Pennies? No. Maybe, I don't know. Because you took me to Penny Lopez, but for something about pennies is making me feel like that sounds right. So I'm not sure. And that little hole at the tip, like air holes. Air holes. I'm gonna knock my camera over. Air holes. Like AIR holes. You know, like the dots in the top, like the holes. I'm guessing they're for air. I don't know. But you would have like the poodle skirts on. It was that era with the blouse. That's my era, especially for music. It's my favorite era. 50s, late 50s into the 60s is my favorite ever for music. I have the whole I have like 7 CDs, the best of the oldies. I got it from Timeline like 10 years ago off of PBS. It was like $200. It was worth it. It was worth it. My kids grew up to the old school rap. They grew up to classic. So I like classical too. I like jazz. They grew up to classic rock. It makes sense that my kids have such a wide spectrum of music, but I love it. May I ask my name, please? Me? Courtney. Saddle shoes. I think they're saddle shoes. Oh, I can see that zit coming out. Yeah, I think they're saddle shoes for sure. Absolutely. I think that's exactly what they are. I'm Courtney. I forget to tell you guys sometimes. I'm so sorry for those who don't know I'm Courtney. I'm Courtney. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I think they are saddle shoes. That sounds, yeah. I'm gonna have to go with yeah. Oh, I just skipped. My energy just went up. Yes, that's it. It like brought my energy up a notch. I got all excited. Mm. I remember Mary Jane still. I used to love Keds. I used to rock Keds like you wouldn't believe for a long time. I loved my Keds. And then the original classic Reebok, the white Reebok. So the classics. Oh, and the shell toes, the Adidas. Just trying to think what I wore for sneakers for kicks. That's what I wore. So, but the whole the saddle shoes. It's in between like the ages of 9. Maybe 8 and 11. I wore them for a couple years. I loved them. I like Nike Originals too. Wallabies. Yeah, I used to laugh. We were just talking about total nostalgia. But remember when we used to wear like our Z Cavaricis and our cross colors and our like so many like I did Z Cavaricis like no, I had like one pair. I came from Lawrence to New Hampshire, so I had to try to fit in. And then I was like, why did I try to fit in? Well, I tried because of the way, like, I don't know why I tried, but I tried briefly. Um, it definitely wore like a couple different pairs of socks with my sneakers. You know, I didn't do all the big hairspray. I didn't do all that. Um, I skipped that one. That was like my sister. She was 2 years older. I mean, I did a lot of hairspray, trust me, but I didn't do like bangs that were like this and glued. Okay, with like teasing my hair. I didn't go through that stage. I went through scrunchies, yeah. Um, but I loved leg warmers. I had a pair of leg warmers. They were like my rainbow bright leg warmers. They were like all different colors. And growing up, I loved rainbow bright, so I called them my rainbow bright leg warmers. It's like watching aerobics. Old school, guys. Old school. Oh, my sister was crazy. Aquanet. Couldn't like you couldn't even walk on the bathroom floor barefooted because your foot would stick to the bathroom floor. We used to get yelled at it all the time. But use a curling iron, but the curling iron was full of hairspray. so it would pull your hair every single time. I used the Rave. My sister did Aquanet. Oh, I had some Converse. I liked my Converse. I still rock my Converse, so I like Converse. But yeah, it was fun. And I loved my yeah, burn the forehead. I had my starter jacket. And I wasn't even representing my own hometown. I think I had like the Hornets or Miami. Something like that. I was like, what are you doing, Courtney? You know, like it wasn't even like it was purple. Oh, I think it actually was the Hornets. Yeah. And then the long leather jackets came into play as we got older. And like the bombers. I love how the champion came back. You guys, have you picked up on that yet? Champion coming back. Remember how cheap it was for us back in the day wearing champion sweatshirts? And now it's like, I mean, I think they're still reasonable, but like they were definitely cheaper than they are now. Brow cream, what is that? Are you saying beard? Or Nike jackets? Yeah, I don't remember. I just thought I was the coolest little shit in high school. I know that. I really do. I remember walking by a mirror. I couldn't walk by a mirror without looking. I was conceited. But which is weird because I never considered myself conceited. And it wasn't a lack of confidence thing. It was just like I could not look at myself when I walked by a mirror. It's the craziest thing. It was only in school. I don't know. It was weird. I mean, I was Cosmo. I was cosmetology. I was a Cosmo girl, right? So that might have had something to do with it. I always had good self-esteem, but I don't think I was conceited. But I always had to look in a mirror. I was always worried about boogers though, because you can see up my nose because of my nostrils. So I was always like, do I got a booger? Do I got a booger? And I never had boogers. I don't know what that was all about. I must have had like booger fear in my past life. Thanks, Corey. You're very welcome. But I never found myself in a situation where I was humiliated. Like I had a booger sticking out my nose. Or you know what I mean? Like I never found myself in that situation, but I was always paranoid. Banana clips, that was awesome. I was always paranoid I had a booger in my nose. So crazy, right? I remember I did that to you guys last year by accident while I was like, and I was like, I had to explain the story to you. I'm like, oh, I thought I had a booger in my nose. And I never have a booger in my nose. Yeah, I remember doing it too. Banana clips. I could never, I have so much hair that I could never get the banana clip to stay in my hair. Ever. And then try getting those out after you put hairspray in. I mean, I attempted a couple times, so yeah. Come here. I definitely attempted a couple times to really, as soon as they made like the bigger ones, because I think then they started making the big ones, but then because I had so much damn hairspray in my hair, I could never get them out. I shaved the side of my head. I was that girl. I never touched my eyebrows though. Remember I showed you guys a picture of it? It's so funny. It was like my basketball picture. My mom took all her Christmas stuff out, so I guarantee it's out probably on the mantle. She always puts it on the mantle. But I think she gave it to me one year, so I actually think I have it. I don't know if I showed you guys last year. But yeah, I did. I shaved one side of my head. But I never touched my eyebrows. Underneath of the whole side. The whole side. The whole side. The whole side. Yeah, not just an underneath. Like it was. Go big or don't go big. What's that saying? Go big or go home? Well, I went big. The shit, yeah. I forgot about that. But my hair grows so fast, I wasn't like super worried about it. It was the whole like vanilla ice thing too, right? I'm almost positive that's what started the trend, or at least the eyebrows. I had a friend Peter that used to shave the eyebrows, like, because he was remember I told you the story. I took him once I moved to New Hampshire. I took him to one of the dances. Oh my god, that was the best. And he came. Oh my god, it was freaking awesome, awesome. But he shaved the right here.
Ben's got to work almost 30 minutes early, so I'm gonna, and his all his friends are back from college, so I'm gonna hang out with them for like 45 minutes, like 30, 45 minutes. And like they're just sitting inside, but I haven't seen them.
Right, well, not too long.
I'm just told you how long, 30, 45 minutes.
Okay, and no. Okay. So you got your brother's pants on?
Or those? I thought they were Ben's.
Ben's. Okay.
Okay.
Love you too. That was fun. Yeah, I had those. She found Rolos, and we put them on the little pretzels. They're called snaps. So you can do the pretzels and then put the Rolos on top, and then bake them for like 5 minutes at 350. It was a nice treat. I haven't had them since last year. So you know what it made me think of when you just said stencils? Do you remember being young? This is when I would have been young, like young. And you would get a set that'd probably be like 10 of them of 10 different sizes, and they would look like they would have all sorts of, you'd stick your pencil in it and you would draw, you would design the stencils. Is it exactly what you just said? But it was the ones that they were different sizes and different shapes, and you can make all these cool designs. Like, I think the stencil she's talking about, you place on a paper and you just trace. Like, I'm talking like they look like wheels. Like, they had stuff in between them, and then you'd have designs that go this way and that way, and it's all where you place the pencil, and you would go in a circle, and like by the time you were done, you drew like hundreds of circles, but you made a design. Those were a lot of fun. I like those. Remember the was it Light Bright? Where you'd stick the pegs in? Oh man, that was one of my favorites. You stick the pegs in. Spirograph, yeah. Thank you. Light Bright I liked a lot. My favorite game? I'd have to say Hungry Hippo. Hungry Hippo. When I was a kid. For sure, Hungry Hippo. Anything else? Let's keep it going. Oh yeah, the paint thing where you spin it and it would make like a tie-dye thing. Yeah, they actually kept those going. I bought them. My kids had them when they were younger too. I was like, these are so much fun, but they were like so much more messier these days. I don't remember being that messy back in the day. Better quality than too though. But Spirograph, yeah, that definitely rings a bell. So yeah, I think as a childhood, Hungry Hippo and Light Bright. You're welcome. One of my favorite movies was Pippi Longstocking. I loved Pippi Longstocking. And The Parent Trap with Haley Mills, the original. But has to be the original. I'm trying to think of anything else I left out. Pippi was my favorite. I love Pippi Longstocking. I loved Punky Brewster. You're very welcome. Punky Brewster was one of my favorites. Pete's Dragon is one of my favorites too. Yeah, Bedknobs and Broomstick was a good one too. You know what I loved and people never understood? I could sit there and sit through the whole entire thing. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I could do it like rewind that tape like twice a day. My mom would be like, I'd be in the room for like 7 hours, which would be like, Courtney, stop. I loved Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Am I say it all matter? Smurfs was good too. I loved Smurfs. I just watched Pete's Dragon the other day. It's a newer one, I think from like 2 years ago. I was never big on Labyrinth. It always scared me. And I was never big on Never Ending Story. I watched them, but there was something about Labyrinth creeped me out, and the Never Ending Story. It was good, but it's not something I'd watch on repeat. You know, Papa Smurf. Gargamel. One of my favorites. It was so cute. And before school, I always watched Dennis the Menace. I knew when Dennis the Menace was over, I had to catch the bus. And I would leave right at the end, and I would have to run to my bus stop because I had to see the end of Dennis the Menace. And Tom and Jerry. Oh, I like Popples. Tom and Jerry was one of my favorites. I loved the Snorkels. Do you guys remember Snorkels? Oh, Fraggle Rock. I was huge on Fraggle Rock. I liked Yogi Bear. Oh, Little House on the Prairie. I love Little House on the Prairie. That and Anna Green Gables were my favorite series. I would read those books over and over and over. Boo boo. Yeah, the gummy bears. Remember I would sing that song, jumping there, jumping here, jumping everywhere. What are you whining about? I think I liked He-Man too. I think I watched He-Man. And the Power of Grayskull. Was that He-Man? I think it's He-Man. Oh, Silver Spoons, that was a good one, yeah. I watched all those too though. I watched Guiding Light from a very young age. But I liked Silver Spoons. That's when Friday nights and TV was good for us. And it lasted for a couple years. And by the time I grew out of it was like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but way before then, you know, like Growing Pains, that Belky Batakamis, Taxi. Oh, it was Perfect Strangers. Small Wonders. What was the one that was on after Small Wonders and Growing Pains, the one in between? No. Yeah, I think that was Growing Pains, the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I know Cartoon Network still does every once in a while. Kaden loves Tom and Jerry. Ever since he was a little kid, I loved Tom and Jerry. Step by Step. Yeah, it was a good one. But I was always like, I used to yell at Danny and be like, you put on one day, yeah. I was like, you put on Tom and Jerry? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right. Loved Tom and Jerry. You guys ever see Cow and Chicken? It's made for adults. I didn't do Degrassi. I didn't. My kids did though. Oh, she's picking up on the energy, yeah. But all right, I'm gonna rest. I will be on tomorrow. Yeah, Mr. Bean. I will be on tomorrow. But considering the lack of sleep that I went through last night. My kids do not have school tomorrow, so I do plan on sleeping in, and I'm probably cursing myself by even saying that. So I'll be on a little later, because I definitely plan on sleeping in if I can. Loosey goose. So, I love you guys. I'll see you mañana. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Okay? Yeah, you guys too. I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day, okay? Well, your night, you know? It's alright, baby. You're very welcome. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, Mike. Bye, guys.